Hello YouTube, I'm joined by freakunasty and we are playing a Legacy League with Blue-Black Rescaminator. Freak will be sharing a screen, but we'll be talking through like plays, sideboarding, matchups, things like that. We're kind of prepping for a couple Legacy events that are coming up. We have a one for a Mox Diamond at the end of the month. We have the NRG coming to our neck of the woods in April. Um, and there's Modern and Legacy, so we're hoping to play both of those. And then we have something in July that's a little further out that I'm most likely going to be in the Legacy seat of that event for a team event. So we're just getting some testing and things like with the different decks. But I'm going to turn the deck tech over to Freak.
This deck is pretty straightforward. You are a Reanimator deck, trying to get back things like Troll, Atraxa, Archon. You're also a Scam deck, so Grief Reanimate. We also have Animate Deads as our other one, and then 4 Entombs to just go put one of these two cards into the graveyard. And then you just back it up with your normal package of blue and or powerful black cards, including Orcish Bowmasters, Ponderous Brainstorms, Daze, Force of Will, and then a couple Brazen Borrowers just to have interaction against anything you might come up against. Sideboard is kind of catered specific. I found that when I was playing this earlier that you can board in threats like Murktide, Voidwalkers, Stern Scoldings, like as answers against other fair decks where you think that they're gonna have a bunch of hate, and then you just board out the Animate Deads and the two bombs, and then you can like trim on a couple reanimates, but reanimate isn't that bad. But Entomb and Animate Dead both suck. So you have 8 cards that need to kind of go out along with these two. Um, and then you have a lot of cards that you can bring in fair matchups that aren't the best necessarily, but aren't terrible either. And then this is a card that I've been trying out that I think is actually pretty cool. Returns a creature or enchantment an opponent controls to the owner's hand. So this allows you to bounce Leyline of the Void.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's just go and get into it.
Artie.
Oh, mana base is also a little awkward. You're only playing 3 Wastelands just because your color requirements are kind of harsh, and you do want to play this one Undercity Sewers.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I've ended up on. I play tested it with only 3 Underground and 4 Wasteland. I tested it without the Undercity Sewers. I'm just much happier
With
this way.
this. Okay. Well, we'll catch you guys in the first round. Here we are for round number 1, and we are losers of the dice roll, and we have an interesting hand. Um, hmm.
I don't hate this hand.
I don't either, because if we find, grief or something, Wasteland's always good against a lot of different decks. So
Also, if we find a payoff with the Ponder, we can. Oh no, damn it. You can't fetch and mill that card over. Duh.
no. We could
Eh,
also like fetch land, get the Undercity Sewers, get a free scry, turn 2 ponder. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna keep it. It's not. eh, If this is a non-interactive deck, then we're in trouble. But
Interesting. What if it's the mirror match?
it does look to be the mirror match currently.
Yeah. Interesting.
Um,
Yeah, we don't want to move to discard and then have them reanimate everything. Yeah, we should just try to.
I think I'm just gonna wasteland them.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
go
what I was
back to
thinking.
parity. Also, too, I hate this wasteland art. It's boring.
Yeah. I actually just got the Lord of the Rings Wastelands. Oh, did they miss another land drop?
They did miss a land drop. Okay, so we can shuffle this Archon away
We can.
next turn. So I am going to
Ponder.
ponder. I don't like any of these cards.
Yeah, me either.
So any order shuffle.
Ponder is just a free shuffle of your library and draw
It is
cards.
for me.
Yeah, shuffle. I think the text says shuffle your library, draw a card.
The inside joke here is that I played a legacy event recently where I cast about 25 ponders over the course of the day, and every single one of them.
Oh, they put a creature in the grave. Sorry.
Yeah, I
So
know, but I want to brainstorm to try to find counter magic
yeah, yeah.
to
Sorry.
protect my
Yeah, yeah.
reanimate.
Sorry. You were. I didn't mean to interrupt your story. I was like,
I don't think I need this bowmaster. But yeah, so I cast Ponder like 25 times and I didn't shuffle with it once.
wait, wait. As in you shuffle for it every single time.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so I didn't shuffle. I left the cards there one time.
Yeah, one time. Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't find any counter magic, so
We do have a Brazy Bee.
I also
And a,
have Entombed Animate dead, so even if they get this back, I can just
oh,
kill it.
interesting. Why would they wait?
I'm gonna Ponder. Again, I'm just looking for a Force of Will or something.
Do we
You know,
have
I
those
played
in our
four
deck?
Force in 4 days.
You do. You do indeed. Sorry about the clearing throat there. Do they have another? They have two Force Wheels. That's where all of our Force Wheels have gone.
Force
They,
days, Force. Okay. Well, I mean, now we're kind of in trouble.
yeah, we are definitely. I
I
think
mean,
that
they're
they
not gonna wasteland. They're gonna try to cycle, yeah.
cycle troll, then cast their own animate dead,
I feel like we had a lot of looks at
a
a
counterspell.
Force. Yep.
Yarp.
Just gonna discard a Brainstorm.
Yeah, they're gonna wasteland us now.
Maybe.
They're going to tank for a while. Oh, well,
Well, it's very hard to beat triple pitch spell hands.
yeah, yeah,
But we'll see. Now they should definitely wasteland me. Yep.
yeah. Sadness. Sadness is on the stack.
So I need to find another land and then go for it next turn. Like
Yeah.
I could also protect these. We're just gonna take 9. Dude, I can't believe that we couldn't find a single Force of Will
Or days. Yeah.
or days
Yeah.
with Ponder, Brainstorm, Ponder, Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Uh,
There it is. A little too late though.
no longer useful because now I need a land.
Yes.
All right.
The worst draw in our deck.
Actually, this is a good draw because I can discard
Oh,
it
true.
and then look for something.
True. Except we're gonna go pretty low for reanimate, right? So we need an animate dead.
Oh yeah, fuck me. I guess we're
Yeah.
going to 7.
So we'll go to 1. We died to Bowmaster.
We don't go to 1. This is 7.
Oh, then we go to Didge. Wow.
Okay.
Yikes.
So I want these cards. I don't want this package against them. I want to play fair. We'll
Yeah.
leave in the reanimates, but I don't want the entombs. I don't want the payoffs. Murktide, Force. I want the Stern Scoldings.
Do you want surgical or no?
I want the Dress Down. I do want the Surgical. Yeah, I think that's good. I could
Okay.
maybe play Dismember over this Dress Down. Actually, I'm going to.
Yeah, just get
Because it
things
kills
scam.
Troll.
Yeah, it kills troll scam.
Our 16 land deck.
Oh, jeez.
There, that's more like it.
Yes.
All right, well, I gotta put this back, and I guess I gotta put the Brazen Borrower back.
Sadness.
I hope we get wastelanded. Okay, so I want the Unlicensed Source and the Troll.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back in this order and draw the hearse. Then next turn I get to draw the Troll.
Yep.
So now if they Wasteland plus Grief me, we're not just dead.
Correct. They're storming the brains.
Man, I cannot believe we couldn't find any of our 8 counter spells in game 1.
Yeah. Seems not great.
Alright, so I think I'm just gonna Wasteland them
Yeah, so we
and
get
then
troll. Yeah.
cycle Troll after.
Yeah. I'm
Are
down.
you okay?
Yeah. No. But I'll live. Should probably be muting myself a little bit more. But um I'm gonna
So
grab
Flooded
basic. Oh,
Strand into another Underground for Ponder.
ponder.
Sure. Sure. Chooses not to shuffle. That what? That's not how that card works.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to shuffle opponent.
What a terrible draw.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They have 7 cards in hand and we have 4.
Yes.
Also can't protect this reanimate, so I think I'm just gonna play the hearse.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Vroom.
okay if this gets dazed.
Vroom vroom.
Even more okay with that, I guess. They
Yeah.
pitched another Ponder.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was happening at some point. Come on, Brazen Power.
Alright, they just had 3 Ponders, Brainstorm, Force of Will, Reanimate, and they didn't miss a land drop.
No. That's how you're supposed to play these decks. No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. They didn't counter that, so
They have a daze. Oh, I thought for sure they had a daze.
well, I'm pretty surprised actually.
They chose not to shuffle again on their Ponder.
Yeah. We have a 2-turn clock. You know they play
Mm-hmm.
Brazy B and I don't know if most lists are playing Dismembers.
They're at least playing
Oh,
one on the
yeah, I
board.
see that. Oh, that's right. This is the spicy list that's playing Will of the Forgotten.
They Bowmaster ping me and then Wasteland me.
They want to play around days.
Uh,
Yup.
it's comical.
It is a little funny, but sad. Sad at the same time. Let's try. I need to order powder kegs. I haven't owned any of those before. Interesting. They probably have raisin barber, huh?
Or they're dead.
Oh, okay.
Legacy players don't concede. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, but they just literally were like,
Did they
okay,
did they think
you
you were
have to
gonna?
kill me.
Do you think you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I hold these back for these bowmasters? I don't know. I get it. Some to a point. Make your opponent kill you.
They
Anything we
left in
saw,
their reanimates also.
they did. Hmm.
I don't know. We have infinite counter spells. Like we should just be able to fight them on the stack. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You're thinking about bringing the Stern thing for Reanimate Dead, maybe?
No, just like if
Oh,
they
just
reanimate my
creature.
creature, I just bounce back to my
Yeah,
hand.
true. For it's creature or enchantment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, we have counter spells. What are these?
and we have a troll, so we're just on the draw. So they start with 7 cards.
We do too. Island Brainstorm. Sure.
Coward. No, I'm just kidding.
I tend to think that this usually means that they're like short on land and they like cannot tank a wasteland, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean that I play around wasteland or I don't bother?
Hmm. I think it's pretty free to play around Wasteland with troll in her hand, right?
Yeah.
I think
Do I
how we
want
lose this
island?
game. Yeah, I think we want Island, Brain, or
Well, I
mm,
was just gonna play Pluto Delta as they go.
yeah. Oh, now, yeah,
No, I think I don't give a shit.
yeah. We can at least see what land they play next turn.
Like island makes a lot less sense now that they played underground, right?
Yeah, we could sewers. Oh, never mind. Yeah,
No, I want a swamp cycle.
yeah,
I don't want to miss lands in this matchup, I don't think.
yeah.
Now,
Okay.
do I wasteland them?
Yeah, I think we could wasteland them.
Could also
Otherwise, we
just
hold a bowmaster. Otherwise, we hold
keep
a
up
bowmaster.
Bowmaster Brainstorm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we
done with
just
this.
yeah. Okay, they have bowmaster, which is fine because usually the second bowmaster, no, the third, no, the fourth, is the one that wins the battle. It's always the next one.
I was thinking if I wanted to brainstorm in response, but I don't think I do. I think I'm just fine with this.
Yeah,
If they wasteland us, I'm very sad.
true.
Fuck. Alright, I should have just brainstormed.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. We could take two.
they have been doing weird stuff with Wasteland. Okay, they're doing it on our upkeep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think we just play Polluted Delta and pass.
I don't know, like fetching island is just such a sign of weakness that like why would I think that they had two follow-up lands? Oh, they just don't have any other land.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. This like could not have been the right way of going, right?
Yeah. Now we could probably do Undercity Sewer just to get some,
Yeah, just to get something going.
just to get a free scry, surveil scry.
I'm gonna graveyard this. I don't want that.
Yeah, we already have two.
Ooh, Voidwalker.
It's not bad.
I guess I'm winning any fight currently, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just jam Bowmaster. They might have days, but
This force negation isn't doing anything in our hand, so I'm
no.
just gonna pitch it.
And now we're like 2 lands ahead of the opponent.
I mean, we lost from this position the other game.
You are correct, but
Wait, they dazed. They put it back in their hand.
yeah,
Duh.
yeah, yep,
I don't know why I thought I killed it. I'm like, wait, they drew another island?
yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
Two armies go at it. Okay.
I think I'm pretty happy just playing Voidwalker
Me
now.
too. Yeah, holding days up. Yeah, we attack first and then. The mirror's moto like lagging.
No, I'm holding priorities.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Dismember. Ooh. Oh man, this feels good.
I think I'm just picking back up the underground.
Yeah, I think so too.
Alright, so I have a dismember now.
Yeah.
They drew another land. I still have the read that they have another days in their hand, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if they Bowmaster to kill my Bowmaster, I am gonna fight over it, but I think we're gonna lose the fight. Reanimate Orcish Bowmaster.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm reasonably sure we're losing this fight, by the way.
Yeah.
What the hell is their hand?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a good draw.
I'm gonna try to find some more interaction.
Yeah, I like it. Stern
Oh,
scolding.
I shouldn't have played this land. I should not have played this land.
Uh,
Because I should have put back Voidwalker land and then fetched.
yeah.
Um, I don't want this land though, so let's go like this. Like that. We'll draw the Voidwalker next turn.
Yep.
I could also reanimate their Bowmaster next turn with the first walker and then play the second walker. Cycle's a troll.
Okay.
I could also just cast a troll.
Hmm.
Bonk. Do I cast the troll here?
Let's see. So if we attack him for 4, 6, yeah, it's like 3 turn clock. Whereas if we get the troll,
It's
still
2 turn
3.
clock.
Yeah. Well, technically it'd be the same turn because next turn you'd be attacking and then turn after that, right?
Oh yeah.
So I think it's the same clock on there. So
What do I have void counters on? Reanimate. Rook Spellmaster.
hmm. It's actually a tough decision.
We
I
know we're
think,
drawing a land next turn, so
yeah,
like the clock is not changing in any
no,
fashion. I'll just leave the Bowmasters exiled that I can cast off of this, and then
yeah,
kind of go from there.
there could definitely be
Also, too,
mixes.
this locks them out of if they left in Entombs.
Yep. Yeah, if we definitely could have cast the other Dathi, I would say yeah, let's cast the troll, but I think it's a little risky with
Okay, they have their own Dothi. Well,
okay,
now they can block our Dothi Woodwalker.
they can.
I don't like that.
Um,
Do we give them the option to block here, and then just play the other Voidwalker?
hmm. That or we get a troll and cast Dathi.
So I'm gonna cast Dothi first,
Yep.
and now I'll cast a troll. Down to 5 you go.
Yep. And we don't have anything good in our hand, so
Well, if they top deck a reanimate,
well, as in like yeah, like if they like you know if they thought seize us or grief us, there's nothing in our hand that like makes us lose the game from them getting the Dathi out or whatever. But
oh yeah, if they
that's what I
Thoughtseize
meant.
or
Yeah.
Griefos, I'm just casting this. Oh, tricksy, tricksy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cycle it for another land.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I know.
That would just put them right back in the same
I
situation.
know. I know. That's what I'm just trying to think of what they would. I guess them not dying is probably why they do that play. But come on, we have quite a few good draws.
I'm gonna fetch just a thin here.
We always have to do the double check of like, do they have Bowmaster up?
Do I want to ponder? I give it to them.
Uh,
I'm thinking about just casting the other Oakish Bowmaster because that puts them to 4. This puts them to 3, and then they're dead on board.
yeah. Do we need to cast it on our turn, or do we just hold it up for their turn? Does it matter?
Ooh, I can just also reanimate their ponder or their uh,
Bowmaster? Yeah, I like that.
Bowmaster, and then cast the other Bowmaster to kill it.
Yeah.
So boom, boom, boom. No shuffle. Reanimate Bowmaster. Oh, this still puts them dead on board. I can just attack because now they're forced to block, and I don't give
Yep.
them a Dothy.
Yep. And we still have surgical in case they kept in Entomb or well, yeah, they're too low for like animate dead or whatever.
Yeah, but in two animate dead.
Yeah, I'm saying Entomb Reanimate dead. We still have surgical for that. Is basically what I was saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was saying they couldn't use reanimate, but they can use animate dead.
All right, Swamp Cyclotroll resolves. All right, 4 mana.
I'd rather if you did not.
Playing around days.
Yeah. Nice. Whew. The mirror. I guess there's not really much to say. I don't. They obviously didn't swerve like we did. I guess there's stuff to say. They didn't
Yeah, they
swerve like
left
we
in
did.
animate deads for sure.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because a lot of sideboards are not prepped to cut 10 cards.
Yeah.
Like they don't know what to do. But like we'll bring in every marginally useful card here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I brought in Surgical, Unlicensed Terrorist Dismember, 3 Voidwalkers, and then basically all of these cards. It's like I
Yeah.
don't care. I just want cardboard in my library because we
Yeah.
both know we're bringing in hate,
Exactly. So yeah, it's good
and
to.
it's a liability to have these cards in your deck post board with
Yeah.
Dathi Voidwalkers.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree. It's always good to get that first match. So yeah, we'll catch you in round number 2. All right, here we are for round number 2. We are losers of the dice roll again. So um, we have Entomb Reanimate. We have Cycle Troll
The,
Reanimate.
the old triple Entomb hand is not where I want to be in the format
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
draw,
Probably not. Probably not.
especially since one of our Entomb targets is right here.
Yes, and we have no way to
So
put any in the graveyard. So yeah.
I'm gonna mulligan this. I'm
Ooh.
gonna mulligan this too.
Yep.
This hand's okay.
Yeah. Put back what island? Snow covered island.
Entomb.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely the first keepable hand we've had.
Actually, maybe I put back Underground Sea Entomb.
Okay. Yeah. Did you choose to rock the snow basics?
Oh no, I just forgot to
Okay.
change them.
I was like, wow, these are wild, you know. Okay. Yeah, I think a two is the other pitch.
When I was deck building, I just didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, get it.
Here, we'll just take them out and we'll put in
Yes, please.
monsters.
Yeah, big kaiju's. Okay.
Lands, Maverick, Control,
Uh, Infect. No, I'm just kidding.
Cradle Control,
Yeah,
Green Sun. Like,
yeah.
am I
And
just griefing? I don't need to.
their name is Ink Mat Nexus, so
Yeah,
it could definitely be.
I think I'm just gonna grief them.
Yeah. We have a couple lands.
Like, our hand is also just not doing anything currently, so. Also, too, this if this eats a force, this is huge.
Yeah,
This day's art is so sick.
I know. I just got them.
It's just so cool.
I know.
This garbage.
Yep.
This amazing.
Pretty much what I upgraded from into. So
They're going to days.
interesting.
Will pay. What was the point of the days here? It was just to not get reanimated?
Okay, yep, it is Infect.
What was the point of this days?
I'm not sure. To
Also,
prevent
too,
you.
this hand cannot be keepable.
I mean, they got Inkmoth, Nexus. They technically had Infect Creature, double Infect Creature. Uh,
No pump spells?
yeah, that is kind of interesting. They getting in with Hierarch? Yeah. Show us where we stand. Nope.
Nope.
I
They're
mean, I
gonna
guess
hold
they.
up reflexes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to show you where I stand.
Yes.
Because right now they could activate this and then,
Yeah, yep. I figured that's why we didn't wasteland them.
yeah, I was just telling all the viewers at home.
Gotcha. Yeah.
If you want to do a play like that, you got to do it on their turn.
Yeah.
Why does this card have a split second?
Because, Legolas has really good reflexes. People can't respond to that.
So do I get it out of their hand now?
Hmm.
Like, kind of just like making them burn it while I have double days in my hand.
Yeah.
This basically became Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
I don't hate it being Thoughtseize currently.
Yeah.
Third days. I can cast them all,
You can, yeah. No one ever expects the triple days.
especially after you cast one.
Yes.
Am I gonna just lose to this shitty beatdown?
Very much good.
That feels real bad. Can I draw a cantrip? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised they're not firing up the Inkmoth and hitting us for 3.
They're so scared, bro. They're so scared. I love this game.
No one ever expects 4 days.
So we've had three draw steps: Wasteland, Days.
Yes.
No, we had another draw step in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because we pitched something to. Oh, yeah. I guess that was turn 1. We pitched something to grief.
We had this in our opener.
Yeah, yeah.
We also had double days in our opener. And oh no, we didn't. They mulled a 5 or 6.
We mulled the 5. Yep, they figured out the
So we've
line.
drawn 3 days.
You're probably right. It heard you talking smack about its art.
Oh hell yeah! Attack with both.
Oh, they
That would
figured.
have been so awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the good art. This is the bad art.
yep. At least I know 100% for certain that we're not going to draw any more dazes. If we do, it's illegal. Unless you brainstorm one and then somehow draw it. Mm-hmm.
This is worst cards in my deck.
Yeah, this is definitely the wrong half of the deck for us.
Can I draw anything else? Also, too, they just literally not missing land drops. So these days they're just getting worse and worse.
Yep. Yeah, I think we take the 3 here and try to bounce it on there. Unless
Yeah, I'm
they
gonna
try to
bounce on
find.
the end step.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
you
they're
guys.
thinking about going for it.
They,
Figure it. +4/+4? That would
yeah,
kill me.
it would indeed.
These days don't do anything. They have 4 mana up.
That is accurate.
Choose a non-land.
Oh no,
Alright,
we're
you got me.
dead.
I died.
I totally forgot about that. That's a paper play.
Ah, there's the old brainstorm. It would have also got us to shuffle.
Yeah,
Sick. Okay.
yeah.
Uh, well, I want the stress down.
Stern Schooling seems pretty good, and
Stern dismissal also.
yeah,
Everything in their deck is free. Although on the play days is like really good.
yeah.
I definitely want these 2 cards. What don't I want?
Mm,
We could trim and entomb. Okay. One bad art entomb.
those are the ones I own because they matched all the other ones.
I really just don't like this art, but this art is
Yeah.
sick, and this art is sick.
Yep.
So we can trim and entomb. We can trim and animate dead.
Sure.
Do I want stern scoldings?
Is Brazen Borrower saying it can't bounce ink? It
Oh,
can
I
bounce
want
the other
this.
ones. Yeah, we definitely want
They
Dismember.
might bring in white ley lines or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah, they might.
I really don't know what to trim here.
Um,
Okay, troll.
maybe a Brazen Borrower. I don't know, just one.
Alright.
If we lose to Leyline, you can just chalk it up to my fault.
Well, I did board in another answer to ley line, so it's fine.
Okay.
Still have 2.
Uh,
Animate dead, reanimate, brainstorm shuffle. Love it. Keep. Bowmaster would have been pretty good last game too.
yeah, yeah. That card seems like it'd be really good against their one toughness creature deck.
Except for Blighted Agent, right?
I mean, you'd at least ping it, right?
Am I looking for a daze in response?
I don't think so.
I also think I'm just going to untap and cast Brainstorm. I'm going to play Flooded Strand and cast Brainstorm.
Yep.
Chooses not to shuffle. This card is bugged.
I know. Yeah. What's up with what's up with that? Well, you didn't shuffle Ponder at the game 3 last round.
Nobody asked you. Ooh. Grief Troll Reanimate? Let's go.
Yeah.
Um, I kind of want this Troll though.
Yeah.
So I think I'm putting back Brazen Borrower land.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fetch. Then I'm going to pitch a grief.
Yarp.
And then I'm going to reanimate it.
Sounds like a lovely afternoon.
I'm going to let them force a little also. one target creature gets +1/+1 for each super type card type. What?
Yeah, I think it gives them like
Super type, card type, subtype.
yeah, that it makes it like a 6/6 or something like that.
What?
I've heard that it works really well with
So
Inkmoth
this
Next.
becomes a Phyrexian Blinkmoth artifact creature land. So
Yep.
it's 5. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Yep.
Big in. Do I just take Force? I kind of just want to take Brainstorm.
Yeah,
Although we died a double and big, and don't we?
we kind of do. Especially if they can.
No, I have this.
Yeah, true. Yeah, maybe we take
I'm gonna take a
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
See if they'll force pitch Brainstorm on our reanimate.
Yep.
Something tells me they're not going to do that. And they have Haven jerks. That's illegal against Bowmaster.
Okay. They don't fall for it.
They did not.
So I guess I'm just gonna take the Force this time.
Yeah. Next turn they're probably playing Inkmoth, Brainstorm.
Yeah, I guess maybe I should have just taken the Brainstorm, huh?
Oh, interesting. Oh, they don't want to get dazed. So
But they could have done the same thing with the Ink Moth.
hmm.
So next turn I think I'm cycling Troll and casting Animate Dead.
Yeah. Saying that they didn't play the Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah, I think that's a great play. They would play the Inkmoth Nexus, then it makes it a little more interesting. So they're down to 16, and then we have it's a 3-turn clock right now.
We're down to 16, and then we
Yep.
have 8 in play.
Yep. So yep, 3 turns. 2 more turns after this one. Oh, they drew a Dismember.
Okay, we have another Animate Dead.
Yeah. And we get to animate dead, hold stern dismissal up.
They might have put these back.
That's true.
They again didn't play the Ink Moth.
Yeah. Aha. Mm-hmm.
Go to combat first, see what they want to do.
Yeah.
Want to take 3. Okay, Entomb.
Yeah.
Get a Atraxas so we can just pick up counter magic.
Yep.
All right, that shit just resolved, huh? Well, we looked at 4 Bowmasters. Our deck just
Yeah.
does not like being shuffled, apparently.
No.
So I want this land. I want this sorcery, this enchantment, this instant,
Yeah.
this creature, and then I'm just gonna play land and then grief pitch this Entomb because it's worthless.
Pretty much.
All right, so their hand was exactly what we knew it was before. Why
Yes.
didn't they play the Inkmoth? They just have no chance of winning now.
Yeah. Don't worry, they're gonna play the Inkmoth as a blocker.
All right, they drew a Brainstorm. It's a pretty good draw.
Yeah.
this was also the first draw that they had no idea what it was, right?
Yeah,
Because they didn't shuffle after the last one. So they knew that they were drawing another Embiggen and a Dismember,
yeah.
and they left that shit there.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident with Dress Down and Stern Dismissal, but you know, and they're not going to shuffle after their. They could always shuffle on their upkeep when they before they draw, but
Sure. My current plan is to
grab Undercity.
grab Undercity and try to find another spell. Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Why the hell not? Yeah, attack for lethal.
Oop! I put that back in the wrong order. Whatever. GG's. Perish.
I would like to activate my Inkmoth Nexus. Interesting that they chose that land. I would like to block Atraxa.
Resolves.
I would like to embiggen. Oh,
Nope, they just want to stay dead to the shit. Okay,
yeah,
your turn. They also just didn't shuffle again.
yeah.
Ooh, a Glistener Elf. Let's fucking go. That doesn't do anything.
It does. It literally does nothing. Uh, I swear to goodness, if they end up activating the, I guess we want them to maybe activate.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if they would have like went to activate their Inkmoth again with Pendelhaven, I would have like lost my shit. Yeah, I think they're just. I mean, are we pinging them and then having lethal on board, or
It's
we?
not lethal on board if I ping them,
Oh, you're gonna ping the
because they'll
Glistener
still
Elf.
have the Glistener Elf as a
Gotcha,
blocker.
gotcha. Yeah, ping that. Let me attack for 5. Yeah, down to.
I'm just taking away mana options currently.
Yeah,
Like they Pendelhaven it, that means that they have to fetch down to 5 anyway.
yeah,
To activate this, and then I do get them with some Stern Dismissal, right?
yep.
So as soon as they fetch, I'm just bouncing this with Stern Dismissal because they have to fetch to
Yep.
animate.
They don't have to. No, I'm just kidding.
You're right. They can choose to die instead.
They always have that choice.
All
Uh,
right, days on the draw. I don't really like. I'm gonna go down 2. I'm gonna bring back in this force. I think I want to bring in Stern Scoldings because of Blighted Agent.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's like that.
yeah. I like it.
You know, matchup you see every day.
Exactly. You haven't practiced your Infect Blue Black Reanimator matchup?
I haven't.
Dang.
This league is also going by super fast.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess we're even on time.
yeah. Hmm. Control Cycle, Stern Scolding, Brazy
Wasteland.
Beefus.
I kind of like all of
Yeah,
these cards.
yeah, me too. forgot. It's been a while since I've looked at Infect list. Do they play Wasteland?
How could they?
Yeah, you're right with their Inkmoth nexuses.
Okay, Tropical Island, do nothing, go. Oh, I want to wasteland them. But I think that they're setting up for a Blooded Agent, in which case I want the Stern Scolding, so I am just going to play the Polluted Delta.
Yeah,
Blighted Agent is like the worst case scenario for us,
yeah.
so I want to make sure it doesn't land.
Oh, there's a list that made the. It was like a month ago or whatever. No, 2 months ago. Made the challenge. I was like, oh,
Wait, they're just fetching main phase, doing nothing.
yeah. Are we like troll cycling or?
I was thinking about it, but we also have like double Brainstorm in hand,
Yeah,
so we could like end step Brainstorm, upkeep Troll Cycle.
true.
This wasteland is looking less and less appealing.
Yeah, especially when they're hitting their land drops.
Unless all these cards are cracked, in which case it will not be Troll Cycling.
Hard casting days. Oh,
No, not hard casting.
okay. Now I'm really inclined to wasteland them. Hmm.
This doesn't make any sense. Okay,
Yeah, I think
okay.
they would save it for something that like would wreck them. Brainstorm doesn't wreck them.
Yeah. Like, why did they fetch main phase? I just
I don't know.
really don't understand now.
Because
They
at
have a
least in this,
Brainstorm in their hand.
yeah, because at least in this instance they could shuffle if they wanted to, or now they can't.
All right, second troll. I think I am going to Brainstorm now. At worst case scenario, I can play Wasteland Cycle Troll. Right?
Yeah,
I think I'm just putting back double troll.
yeah, probably.
Play Wasteland Cycle.
The list I'm looking at plays one single wasteland. I thought that was funny, but it was from like 2 months ago.
I really hope that they just untap and windmill slam a Blighted Agent now.
Yeah,
But they're going to replay the Trop also.
they are. Yeah,
So they just like, the Brainstorm didn't do anything.
no,
I love this. Why are they casting Brainstorm again? Am I
yeah.
dazing?
Mm. I don't think so because maybe they're gonna try to slam like a one drop or whatever. I don't know. I think we really need to answer their creatures, and like we could, if this was like we were about to win next turn, maybe we think about doing that to the brainstorm. But that's just my opinion.
It's just like they cast that Brainstorm last turn. They put the two cards back. They drew one of them this turn. So they
They
know
brain
one of the three cards they're looking at right now with this Brainstorm.
true.
It's like if we just daze it, we might just lock them.
Well,
But again, not a no
they're
shuffle.
still brainstorm locked, so
Yeah, I really think that they were trying to unlock, but
Hmm.
Well, do I wasteland them and Tomb Reanimate? I
Yeah.
have Days
Yeah, we have
Force
days. Yeah,
backup.
force backup. Yeah. I would like to float a blue. You got it.
Moving the main phase too.
I would like to brainstorm. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. I'm just kidding. No.
Let's get a Troxa. Let's reanimate a Troxa.
Mm-hmm.
This should just resolve.
Oh my gosh. Whoo. We're living the
All right,
life.
well,
We're living
I'll
the
take
life.
Force of Will, Orcish Bowmaster, Animate
Animate
Dead,
dead.
Reanimate
Reanimate.
Underground.
Yeah. Seems good to me. Except we have to move to discard. Oh no.
I want the land actually.
Yeah. I think the land's actually pretty
All right,
important.
hold on a second.
Yeah. I think
Double
actually.
Force Days. I'm just discarding Bowmaster Animate Dead, aren't I? I'm just gonna reanimate Bowmaster.
Yeah. I actually really like that. Now if they cast like Ponder,
Anything?
Brainstorm, yeah, we just. Okay.
Now the fetch lands. Now when
Yes.
there's no cards left on the top of the library, they know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way that
Let's
works.
fucking get it. Oh no, they have one. They still have one card that they know about on top.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
I would like to attack with my 7/7. I would like to reanimate my Orcish Bowmaster. I really want to know what they have,
I don't have anything.
clearly, but
I want to draw Grief next turn so bad.
yep.
The problem is that they're gonna scoop.
Is
Oh, they
that.
still don't shuffle. They still want to keep that other card.
Ah, I see. I see.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to let this resolve, but I'm not going
No.
to.
Yeah, I think it's real greedy when we have infinite answers.
The problem is that they're gonna scoop before I can grief them.
We don't know if we're drawing the grief.
I need this grief, dude.
Yeah.
Don't take this from me. Let's go, grief.
Grief changed
Even
their
if
name to
I
Ponder.
even if I ponder into a grief, it won't help.
No. I think it's better
Fine,
just
I'll
to keep
just
the blue card.
attack them.
I know. Down to two.
They're at one. They have a fetch land in play.
True.
They're dead. Can I ponder them?
That would be pretty good. You could what's the other blue card that's like look at the top three cards and you can I think
Portent?
yeah, but you draw the card, dang it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
dang. Play some Sign in Bloods.
Okay, they're activating.
Yep.
Maybe I just won't block with Atraxa. I don't know.
Yeah. Even if they big in.
I can't think of a single way in which they survive this. Through like double force days.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have to block, honestly.
I don't think so either. And even if we do, we can still just kill him with Bowmaster.
Invigorate. Resolves.
Yep.
Berserk. You know what?
Yeah. uh,
They decided whatever spell I had to cast there, it was too much.
yeah. I don't understand. At that point, I'd just scoop personally, but
The Berserk also wasn't lethal. Like I could have just let the Berserk resolve as well.
yeah. Um, yeah. Not much to say about the Infect matchup. Bring in removal spells. Wastelands are
Trim on
good. Yeah.
trim on these things.
Yeah.
Reanimates your friends, they don't hurt your life total, so trim on, entomb, and animate deads.
Yep. And you're not really gonna want any of their creatures, so Animate Dead
Yep.
doesn't
Also
really do
to
it.
on the draw, go down on dazes, go up on stern scoldings.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Pretty
pretty big.
straightforward.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we'll catch you in round number 3. Here we are for round number 3, and what we want a dice roll. That's illegal. We should file for comp.
Nah, this is about right.
Yeah,
Mulligan.
you're right. Double Wasteland. Nice. Oh my gosh.
How dare you say anything about us winning a die roll?
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so don't need this. Don't need this, don't need this.
Yeah, we got a plan. We got a plan. I probably thought we were on oops
Oh, I
listeners.
should be playing around Stifle.
Uh, I forget that card is. Oh, nah.
Like, oh, currency converter?
Oh boy.
Plains currency converter. Resolves.
Yes. What was that? Standstill? Sadness.
I almost feel like I have to get value out of this reanimate. I can't just reanimate a troll.
No, I think so. I agree.
Because if I get plowed, it's GG.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and end step into him.
Really curious on what they're going to do with that currency converter. Okay, yeah.
Okay. There's a 0% chance we win this game, by the way.
I think so too. I need more mommy and on the battlefield. Don't deprive us of this opponent. Don't do it.
Am I casting Ponder or Brainstorm first?
What are the odds that we don't hit a land?
High.
Yeah,
We have 14 land in our deck.
yeah. I think we just reanimate.
We have 14 land in our deck plus 3 more trolls.
Yeah, I think we reanimate. I've seen this dance too many times. Cause we if we were hitting another land, like we're not like getting a force or daze or something like that unless we brainstorm.
Holy shit.
Snap resolves.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Alright, I'll take Force of Will. I'll take Animate Dead, Bowmaster, Land.
And ran. Oh, ran. Nah, we already have a reanimation spell. Um, is
I kind of.
ponder maybe
Do
another
I
blue
hate
card?
another one?
Otherwise, another blue card is never terrible
Yeah. Okay.
because we're probably gonna be pitch casting a force at some point here. Oh, we can hold up Bork's Bowmasters or get another troll on the battlefield.
I don't think I want to cast Animated right now,
I
but
know.
they have no counter spells. Maybe I do want to cast Animated.
Yeah, hard to tell. I mean, there's nothing always wrong with holding up Bowmaster in case they try to like, cast Ponder or Brainstorm to try to dig out of it. So I guess I'm okay with waiting, but
What if they cast a Standstill? I don't care.
yeah,
Okay, so they make it 2/2.
I guess that makes our Bowmasters a little awkward, but Urza's Saga. Ooh, we have this Wasteland. Nice.
I should have Wastelanded with the trigger, I guess.
Colossal Sky. Oh, are they playing? No.
Return a permanent to its owner's hand. Wow. Wow.
Sadness.
Okay.
And we can't do
Well,
anything.
now fucking what?
Yeah. They're attacks with 2/2, that's what.
Dude, what the fuck am I even looking at?
Yeah, I don't know. Currency Converter Channel deck.
Alright, it's back in my hand.
Huh. Their deck is spicy.
Alright, put back these two. Fetch.
I definitely want to get rid of that Saga.
Waste the Saga.
Animate our Troll. They can make it 2/2, I think, if we attack with Bowmaster.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything either, right?
No.
The other thought was to cast Ponder looking for another Entomb.
Yeah. Their deck is wild.
I really don't understand what it's doing, but okay.
It's basically trying to get value off of all the cycle channel stuff, but
Right, but are they like a 4 currency converted? They just have another one.
they're probably playing four, Sky Turtles. Like, what happens if their currency converter doesn't resolve and their lands get wastelanded? Like, what does their deck do? Just bounce stuff?
Well, they're playing a bunch of basics.
Yeah.
I think they are a standstill deck, by the way. The Swamp Cycle. Ponder. I'm
Hmm.
gonna pitch this Bowmaster to this grief, maybe.
Yeah, see what's going on?
Oh, I can pitch this other troll.
Yeah, actually, that seems better. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Sure. Doesn't this just kill them faster? It's got ward 2.
Uh, yeah, I think it does actually. And it's flying.
Make another 2/2. Oh, hey, look, they put the standstill back instead of the turtle. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Think they're gonna cast the standstill?
I don't think so. I think it's getting close.
They should have. They
Yeah,
actually win the race.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I know one of the cards on top of my library is not good.
Hmm.
So Bowmaster, ping 1, block it with the token, take 4? That seems pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't really have other options. I guess I could just cast the Sponder. We know all 3 cards in their hand.
Yep.
Wait, how is that possible? They had a draw step.
Mm, did they play the island? No, they've had the island and the plains
They played the
forever.
Tundra, which I marked off.
Yeah, maybe they're just drawing lands.
Oh, the island is from before when they
Oh, okay.
cycled.
Yep, yep. That makes sense. Yeah, we could cast the ponder and see if we can find something. None of those cards. I would rather have not drawn any of those cards either, so.
Okay, this actually is going to work out. We'll be all race now because I can just double block with my Bowmasters also,
Hmm.
and then I can reanimate it next turn.
Yep.
So I take out 2 of the tokens now, and then I can reanimate a Bowmaster,
Yep.
which will take out another one and cast another Bowmaster.
If yeah, I was say they wouldn't play standstill before combat. No.
I would just respond to the standstill with Bowmaster.
Yeah,
Also, too, standstill seems terrible against Orcish Bowmaster, right? Like I can
yeah,
just make them take 12 or some shit.
yes.
Do I want to take 4 down to 5?
Mm,
This might make them play the standstill, actually, right?
yeah.
I don't want them to play the standstill. I'll take 4.
So standstill and two unknowns.
Yarp. Ooh, a daze.
Well, it's a blue card for forest, but our life is getting kind of low.
Attacking with these 2 Bowmasters didn't change the math, so I'm not.
No, no, I get it. Oh, sorry, I forgot you're telling it for the viewers at home.
Cyclorian revealed instead of casting it. Smart.
Yeah.
Make another 2/2. They just have infinite basics in their deck.
Yep.
Like, Okay, block,
Yeah, I think we have to like double block one of them.
block. I have to keep one in play in the event that they do play the standstill.
Yep.
I win if they do that then.
Yep.
Because I just immediately break the standstill. Okay.
They have.
Doesn't the second currency converter do nothing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so they have standstill unknown card in their hand.
Indeed.
So reanimate Bowmaster, go to 1. I can no longer cast this Force of Will.
That's true. We're hoping that we've standstilled them out of the game.
They only have one card left in their hands, so even if it's a cycler, it's okay. I think we just still win.
Yep. Wild. Frickin' wild. What the?
Uh-huh.
I feel bad for myself when I have to do the description of what the deck is.
Just
Uh,
bring this in, I guess.
yeah. Force negation, I guess the only thing I looked at and looked okay to me. They seem like they have a bunch of mana always up in their deck, but
Yeah.
um
And I don't fucking know. Because isn't there a
uh
replacement effect?
no, I think they can choose where it goes, right?
Well, so they're both replacement effects, active player, non-active player. I think it matters when they cycle.
Okay. Hmm. Well, we have to trim a card. Um, in their deck that bounces creatures.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I like don't want to bring in Murktide Regent.
Yeah.
All right, I
Them
guess.
them giving us a 5/5 flying ward creature is pretty nice of them. Oh,
Okay,
okay. Yeah.
I have Grief plus Entomb, animate,
Yeah.
animate Dead.
Yep.
I plan on doing that.
They started with 6 cards. Poggers.
I'm just griefing now, right? And then
Yeah.
casting Entomb.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hmm. They do get to protect a couple of cards here, but I get to guarantee that the Entomb goes off. So
Yep.
I guess not guarantee.
Yeah. So they're gonna draw 1 card.
Yeah, they can protect 2 cards, but they're only going to get one of them back.
Oh,
Force pitch Ashiok.
so deal.
All right. See if you have a daze also.
Yeah, bouncing the Atrox is good, but like we already get the ETB a trigger, so like,
Standstill. Okay. I see what they're doing here.
gotcha.
Hmm. All right, guess we're breaking the standstill, and they might find a force that way.
Yeah,
Nothing I can really do about it.
no.
Drew the wrong force, you know.
Yep.
Opponent, come on. Yeah, pain costs. Okay.
Surgical. Yeah, it's our turn.
Stupid ping. I wanted to see if it was bugged.
Gotcha.
Okay.
They take one card.
Wow, they brought in Ashiok and Surgical.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, they didn't take it. Just finished resolving. It's still in my graveyard.
Uh. Yeah, they can tell.
I don't have a way of fixing this.
Hit the one, the OK button. Probably because there's no Atroxes in our deck, so.
The sensor is wild on this.
Oh, that it.
Oh, I
Uh,
fat fingered, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I do agree. Game one was pretty spicy.
Like I can't take no cards. Like I'm gaining so much information just by seeing what the cards are that are here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the part. That's the part of
Like
the game. I'm sure they'll learn from that lesson and make sure they don't fat finger the button.
I took the Brazen Borrower to have another blue card, but maybe I'm supposed to take the Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the Bowmaster.
Yeah, we have this useless force of negation in our hand.
Oh yeah, that was a reason to take another blue card. I have
To
double
double
force that
force
way.
up. Yeah. It's okay. The next card we draw is going to be a blue card, and they're not going to cast anything on their turn. Caracas.
Caracas.
Caracas. Yeah, I mean, their deck doesn't seem to do a lot without that card, so I think it's a pretty easy force target.
I want to keep the Bonder.
Yeah, I get it.
Also, too, they're acting like this game is over when they have a Caracas in their hand. Like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
All right, like, opponent just has a Caracas. They're like, oh, good game. Bounce that with Caracas, by the way. Like, what? What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you were right. We are going to draw another blue
I
card.
told you. I haven't been right very much this set of leagues, but yarp.
Hey, we drew another blue card.
Exactly. Hmm.
I think I'm just going to get this Undercity Sewer. I kind of
Uh,
want to draw this, actually. I just cast it next turn, right?
yeah. You could also ponder, draw it, pitch a Troxa, then reanimate the
Reanimate it.
grief, but I don't know
Then
if
I want to have a
that's.
blue card.
I know. Yeah, you're
I
right.
could pitch the Bowmaster.
We were better off waiting, just hard casting it, holding up Bowmaster. I just was like, oh, look at this cute line, but it's so greedy, and
It is also just like really unnecessary.
I know. That's why I said it in the voice of yes, this unnecessary thing. Except for now, we need to draw a waste of land.
Yeah, but I want to put some pressure on them first.
Yep.
So now I can make the cube play. I want to play Wasteland, so I'm just gonna ponder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No Urza Saga for you. You can keep that Caracas.
Sure. They found Island. Dude, are they gonna back to basics me?
Not if we grief them.
Okay. Cycle Timeless Dragon.
Uh-oh, they can eternalize that next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Joke's on
Mm-hmm.
us. Joke's on us.
Yeah. That Timeless Dragon doesn't race.
No.
Dude, their hand is unplayable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a 4/4.
Oh. You're saying?
I knew it was on top. Did
I
you not
know.
remember that this
I
was on
do. I
top?
remember it was on top. I just, you're just like, you have a 4/4. I'm like, you're saying? As in,
No, they're
they're
still
not going
gonna
to have
have
a.
a 4/4. I want to see if they drew a different card.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I win the race as is.
Yeah, true.
Also, too, I'm like, I can't lose with this force up, right?
Yeah. Saying that we know that they're just drawing one card and, like, the rest of the lands.
Yeah, and they're dead even if they attack or not. Like, I'm attacking for 8 if they attack. That was basically the best possible for them to draw here.
Agreed.
Rar.
Yeah, we definitely bounce it now. Well, we know they have nothing in hand. Sorry, correction. They have a tropical island in hand, not nothing. Okay.
Rar. I want to play around Wrath. Just gonna hold on to this Brazen Borrower cast on their turn. Maybe they'll cast a Standstill this turn.
I would be okay with that. Oh, what they're tapping a bunch of. Okay, they're dead. Yeah.
Results.
GG's, friendo. Good games. Your deck is spicy. Deck is spicy. Any reflections on what we should play? We mulled a 4 game one, right? And
Uh,
then Uh,
and our all in play, they just bounced it.
yes, correct.
They just
They bounced
Sky
our thing
Turtle
twice.
cycle bounced it.
Yeah, we got two Sky Turtle bounces. Yeah.
Mm.
Um. hmm,
This league has been the mirror match,
Yep.
who improperly boarded,
Yes.
in my opinion, improperly
Yeah.
boarded.
It depends on what they had in
Uh,
their sideboard, but in most sideboards I've seen, there's a sort of plan. Then we play against Infect.
Infect, tier one, tier zero, even
Yeah.
Infect, super hard game.
Yep.
Where we several turns in a row did nothing and said go. Yeah, won that game. Uh, and then now we just played against currency
Currency.
converter cycling,
Yes.
standstill.
Yeah, I guess it's like still standstill,
Hmm.
but interesting. Yeah. Um. Cool.
Yep.
Well, we'll catch you in the next round. Not much else to say. Alright, here we are for round number 4, and we won a dice roll. I don't believe it. And then we have Troll, Grief, Force, Brainstorm.
I, I kind of want to grief reanimate on one though here.
Yeah. I mean, then we have Brainstorm, and we've never missed on a Brainstorm before, ever. We always hit exactly what we need. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep on the play. Grief reanimate is too strong.
Yep. What is our opponent on? Ah,
Delver.
Delver. Okay. Um, do we just take like
Ponder ponder.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then they're probably gonna play Delver, play Bobble, crack Bobble on themselves on our turn. And
But I can just force the Delver then, right?
you're correct. You could do that. Otherwise, we have Brazen Borrower. But I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think taking Double Ponder is correct. What we do about the Delver is probably something we gotta think about. Aren't really trying to decide what they're gonna do.
I don't like that they have three lands. It means that every wasteland that they draw is just like instantly gets played.
Yes, that is very true.
So we take the other ponder, and
Yes.
then do I just force this Delver?
Yeah,
Because we don't have the second land for this Brazen Borrower currently.
we do not.
Wow. Why are they fetching first?
That's kind of interesting, but
Dude, why did they fetch first? I
I don't know.
feel like they have a daze. Of force. I don't mind playing a low resource game. The problem is if they drew a Murktide, I'm really sad.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, that was a good draw.
Come on, shuffle, shuffle, draw, shuffle, draw.
Oh, they did. They do have a daze. right?
Huh. Hmm. Not sure how I feel about this hand or these three cards.
So I can put Wasteland on top,
Yep.
then Animate Dead, then Brainstorm, and then
Hmm.
I can Animate Dead their Delver, and it'll flip.
That is true.
Also, I just want the land, I think. And we don't have any shuffles, so I want to hold off on the Brainstorms, right?
Yeah. We got a flip Delver turn one. So
Bro, why are they fetching? Fuck.
yeah, they definitely get rid of the Delver. Dang.
Well,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, we do have a slight problem with our plan, but
Why?
well, I mean it'll still work, but yeah,
Actually, I want to protect both of these cards, don't I?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait,
wait,
no,
no,
no, we
I
don't
can't
do
do
that
that.
because
I can't
yeah,
do
we can't do that. No, no,
that.
because yeah, we want to be able to, yeah, yeah. I think we do. Yeah, brainstorm and tomb, play wasteland.
Attack for 3. I know that they have another Vulk in their hand, though.
Yeah, yeah. Wasteland doesn't do anything.
I just want this so I can play around days.
Hmm.
Well, got that upkeep stop going.
Yep. Super important to think about what you're gonna do before you draw your card.
Yeah, this is an issue.
It is indeed.
Uh,
Maybe they hold both their creatures back to block.
I doubt it.
I
I
know.
think they're gonna race me.
Probably.
They left the card on top from this DRC also,
Yeah.
and chose not to shuffle.
Hmm.
I think they have a bolt.
Chain lightning.
Wait, Chain Lightning me? Oh,
Do they keep it on top?
they're trying to kill me next turn.
Gotcha. Yep.
No, they been to Force of Will.
Mm,
Now if I Wasteland them, then they have Delirium.
yeah, we definitely don't want to do that.
I don't think I'm going to.
Hmm.
Well, I don't have choices, huh?
No.
Rawr. Do this while they're tapped out and only have one card in hand. Okay, attack me down to 1. That's acceptable.
Oh, tartar sauce. Darn it.
Can't look. All right, I want Hearse. I want my own Murktide, and I want these Stern Scoldings.
Yep.
Also, too, I don't hate Stern Dismissal,
Yeah, it's just Murktide.
and I think I don't want any of the Force of Wills. Actually, do I need these? Damn it. Hold on. So we know that they have like hearse and or surgicals.
Yeah, they usually play like two or three surgicals, one Graph Digger's Cage. It's either three surgicals, two surgicals, Graph Digger's Cage. Some play Unlicensed Hearse.
I guess I could full swerve, right?
Yeah.
Which one do I want more?
Hmm. Um. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like Dress Down really only, like hits a few things in their deck. Like obviously it can hit a Murktide when it's coming to the battlefield. It can hit Darcy, make it a 1/1.
Yeah,
Um.
turning off Delirium for the Darcy and then being able to block it is always something I like. But
Yeah.
or like you Bowmaster put a damage on it and then cast Dress Down afterwards.
Oh, you
I
can't
think
do
I'm
that.
just gonna do
I don't think
this.
you can do that, right? Because Bowmaster loses abilities.
No, you
Oh, you ping
play
it
the
first.
Bowmaster, put a
First,
point of
ping. Oh,
damage
okay,
on
yeah,
it, let
yeah.
it resolve,
Gotcha.
then cast Dress Down. It becomes a 1/1 dies to
Uh,
state base
yeah,
effects.
yeah. Okay, then that sounds good. Hmm.
I think I keep this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go turn one
Don't.
Undercity Sewers, turn two cast on Licensors.
Yep.
If they blow up my land, I can cycle the Troll.
Yep.
Opponent mulliganing to hate.
They are.
This matchup has felt bad enough that I don't love it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do I want this? I think I do reluctantly.
Yeah.
Like if they play a turn one threat here, I might just play Wasteland and kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, they might look at what it is too. Yeah, they are gonna look at what it is. Okay,
They're like, oh, if it's land. Well, they're gonna waste lands no matter what.
sure.
Yep.
I have a troll. Yeah, opponent. It's like that.
Oh wow. They have 7 spells in their hand.
They might force this, which I'm kind of fine with. They do pitching a Delver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Sure. Ponder's a good card. Well, now I get to wasteland them.
Yep. It's not a bad draw.
They chose not to shuffle.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna brainstorm. Ooh, I really like Dothy and I really like Stern Scolding here.
Yep.
I also like the lands. I think I'm gonna have the intention of not shuffling. I'm gonna put back Brazen Borrower, I'm gonna put back Grief, Brazen Borrower.
Play Underground Sea. Yep.
Play Underground, so go. Okay, they had another land in their Ponder. So their Ponder was land something that they get to shuffle away. Pretty
Yeah.
good Ponder,
Yeah.
given that they were trying to find land. Play a Dothi, and then I think I'm shuffling away that Grief,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Ponder.
Yep. I don't hate Daze, and
I want to draw the Brainstorm next turn.
yep.
I also don't hate Days. See if they hit another land.
Yeah, that's the
They did not. Well, Days. They might Daze back.
they could.
But choose not to. Surgical
Surgical
target
Wasteland.
wasteland.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess I'm shuffling away my Brainstorm now.
True.
And I know my hand is Dismember, Brazen Borrower, Underground Sea. Alright, attack. They also didn't take a long look at our decks, so
No.
not sure if they're like really aware of the full swerve or like they paid close enough attention to it. Alright, another bolt. I understand. Have a great day. I think I'm gonna cast this Brazen Borrower. They only have 2 spells in their graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 spells, I guess. No, just 2. Cast a Brazy Bee. They're thinking about forcing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna get Island. That way all my fetch lands are online.
Yeah.
I don't have any brick fetch lands this way. So
Yeah. You only have,
I have 4 fetches left. 2 fetchables.
yep.
This one they might daze.
Oh.
Oh, they choose not to.
Hmm.
Surgical Brainstorm, Questing
Questing
Druid. Well, I
Druid.
guess I'm taking Brainstorm,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, they get to Seek the Beast this turn, but they're at 5.
Indeed. Seek the Beast for.
Grafdigger's Cage Brainstorm. Don't care about either of those cards.
Yeah. Currently, 3 of their cards don't really do much. And
Like they have to cast Brainstorm here, right? Aren't they just dead if they don't?
yeah.
Okay. The Grafdigger's Cage doesn't do anything.
See, yeah, I was right about they're probably playing two surgicals, two or three surgicals, one Grafdigger's Cage, and yeah.
Okay, here's the real question. Did they pay attention enough to understand that I swerved? I guess I played the Dothy.
Yeah, I would think so, but
Do they
they're,
side those cards back out?
I don't think so, because I think they're still afraid of Grief Scam, Troll
Yeah, but
Scam.
Cage doesn't do anything against that, right? So you board out the Cage. I hate days on the draw so much here.
Yeah, I can get behind that, but
Problem is we have to bring in Entombs, Animates, and Targets.
yeah,
All right.
I think unfortunately we may need to, especially if we get into like a resource battle like we did before. Like our days was so live most of that game. Rip.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we have to keep
All right,
this
this is
going.
a keep.
Yeah. Hmm. I mean, force negation probably. I mean, unless they play like Grafdigger's Cage on turn one, that would be brutal.
I don't even really care that much about the Grafdigger's Cage on one, do I?
No, probably not. I'm just trying to think of what we would force negation that would make it worth keeping in our hand.
Expressive Iteration.
That would be one. That would be a good card to, force negation, but I don't think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, there's a Delver.
Yarp. Oh.
Do I Wasteland?
Hmm. I don't think so.
I think we just get too far behind, right?
Yeah. I think we just play Island, cycle for Swamp, and then.
Oh, I was thinking about just casting
Oh,
Ponder.
yeah, that works too. And next turn we can cycle Troll, get Swamp, or whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna draw the days just in case. I don't know that I really want it right now, but
Yeah.
Stern Dismissal I can see wanting.
Yeah. Do they blind flip the Delver?
I mean, they're gonna upkeep Brainstorm, right?
They could. I know a lot of Delver players don't like doing that.
Do I Daze?
That doesn't sound bad.
It might flip anyway,
It could flip anyways.
but then they don't get the Brainstorm. Then I'm a turn farther behind.
Yeah, but we have Stern Dismissal next turn to bounce the Delver.
Yeah, okay.
I guess we should have thought about it a little more. What if they daze us back? But
Ah, too good at Delver.
dang it, yeah, they're the master
Oh, and they
class.
had another land.
Uh,
Gross.
yeah.
Okay.
They didn't really think about dazing it though, so I guess they're casting Ponder, so they can have anything now.
Well, they didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't know that they're drawing. I'm saying like now they probably have a lot of
They
card
they drew
selection.
this off of the
Yeah. They're not gonna know
Ponder.
we have a Stern Dismissal. And the next card we have is Brazen Borrower, so
So I guess we just fire this thing off
yeah, probably
while they're tapped out.
make them use a daze, which they probably took out. They might have left them out. They
On the
might have brought
play?
back in. They might have brought back in on the play.
Jesus. They also just don't miss.
No.
Don't miss lands ever. Am I reanimating this thing?
Do they know what's on top of their library?
No, because they drew this.
Yeah.
They drew a card off of this, and they drew for their turn. So no.
What they should have done was they should have bobbled themselves on their turn and flipped it. But yeah,
All right, your turn. It might be dead.
yeah. Oh, they also have
Oh, that
surgical.
works too.
Yeah.
So I can bounce one, play it, block the other one. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing.
I think so too, but
Real Delver players don't miss.
yeah, that's crazy. And
That
it's
also
actually a pretty
means
good
that this
card, yeah.
Brazen Borrower is no good.
Yep.
Well, I guess I could wasteland them first.
Yeah. We do on their upkeep, right? So
Yeah.
then they can't force because we gave them a blue. Well, never mind. We didn't give them a blue card.
No, we did not give them a blue card. They have a stop on their own upkeep.
Perfect.
Yoke's on you. I have a stop on my own upkeep. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Nothing we could have done on that part, but
I guess I'm still in it. I don't know, I'm going to 5. Doesn't feel like I'm in it. A Murktide, I guess, maybe.
yeah. Perfect. Storm.
That
Never.
actually would have been really good.
Yeah.
They have another blue card.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, any order, shuffle,
Perfect.
concede.
Never change. Never change.
Hmm. Only draw lands.
Yep. Not much to reflect on there. Delver does Delver
Two
things,
two threats. Uh,
and they flipped them
multiple
like, yeah.
interactions. Natural flipped all their Delvers.
Yep.
Yeah, not much you can do about that, I guess.
Nah. There's one thing you can do. Perish.
You would think that they'd also have missed lands somewhere along there, but they just didn't.
Yeah. I think they literally.
They had a lot of perfects, I think.
Yeah. Well, the 5-0 dream is dead, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I really don't like playing against that matchup. I feel like you have to get off to a big start.
Kind of like what we did in game 2.
Even that was like dicey.
Yeah.
I like this hand.
Yeah. Here we are for round number 5.
We won the die roll.
We did. Is this the mono the yeah, this is the
This is
combo
the
deck.
combo deck. So normally you don't counter their mana, you counter their payoffs.
Yeah.
This day is dead after this, but
We,
it'll work with
we
Force of Will, so I'm gonna let this resolve.
yeah. Also, would it be worth it to make him crack the pedal for? Oh,
No, it would not.
Hmm.
Why is there a Nettle Cyst here?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what's happening currently.
No.
All right. Force pitch days.
Wasteland there. Sauga.
Yep.
Unless you draw Reanimate.
Could have tracks into the yard. Actually, I think that here maybe it was Archon I was supposed to get because it kills faster.
Yeah. We can still cycle the Troll too.
Yeah, I can also brainstorm, upkeep cycle it.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see what they do.
I might want to brainstorm looking for a daze this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, winter one.
Cool.
I didn't know that they had all 4 of the seasons on MTGO. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I think I am going to end step this brainstorm.
Yeah.
Normally I would not like this. Okay, this is fine. I'll draw out the second Bowmaster, right?
Yep.
Lagging. Okay.
It was like, are you sure?
Yes, I am. It's important to get a clock on them before they like are able to untap or have a big turn.
Yeah.
Also, too, this having Bowmaster in play and another Bowmaster coming down next turn reduces the number of um, turns that they fuck you. Okay, I'm in the middle of a statement.
Sorry.
Reduces the number of turns in which they can um, use the One Ring.
Okay. What does Tanglewire do? Seems like a very important card.
So Tanglewire says at the beginning of your upkeep, beginning of each player's upkeep, they have to tap a number of permanents equal to the number of charge counters on Tanglewire. It has fading, so every turn it goes down by 1. But this means that on our turn, we have to tap 4 permanents. On their turn, they'll let this tick down and then only have to tap 3, one of them being this.
Yeah.
So it taps on 4 of my things and only 2 of theirs, so it's like a time walk.
Gotcha.
I think I'm going to cast Bowmaster here instead of cycling Troll.
Mm-hmm. There's some sort of like prison deck or something?
Yeah, but I don't really understand what they're doing. Oh, I don't know why I F6. I didn't mean to F6 my own turn, but I did.
Yeah.
Like if I'd have drawn a land, I wanted to play it.
Yes.
Okay, Mox Diamond, pitch, City Traders. Okay, they have 0 action.
That is correct.
I don't want to cycle this troll yet.
Oh, those cards are bad.
I'm gonna shuffle. Going to wasteland their factory so they can never block.
Yep.
And now I'm guaranteed, even if they play another Tangle Wire next turn, I can upkeep Cycle Troll, tap everything down to the Tangle Wire,
Yep.
then reanimate. So even if they like Wasteland me, play another Tangle Wire, I'm fine.
Yep.
Which they actually just can't do. Never mind.
Yeah.
So they tap this and pedal. They might
Yep.
Wasteland me.
We could.
So they can target me with Wasteland. They don't. It's just reanimate Atraxa.
Seems like a good play.
So I'll take Daze. I'll take Animate Dead. I'll take Ponder Land Grief.
Yep.
And then I think I just want to grief them.
Yeah, see what's in their hand that they didn't play. Ah.
Karn, Scion of Urza. All right, this league has been so whack.
Yes. I mean, there's some of the deck, like obviously the Standstill in this deck, I don't know, but some of those other decks we could definitely see in like a tournament where there's no proxies, because like Infect's a deck that's been around forever. This deck's popular, um, and like Delver's Delver. So I mean, three of
Like
the
we're
decks
not
we
gonna
could
see
see.
this deck, right?
Probably not. Probably not going to see Tangle Wire.
Maybe the Standstill deck because you don't only need like three
Yeah,
duels.
yeah. Maybe not quite that version of the
Standstill's
Standstill.
cheap.
Yeah,
Okay, so they have infinite graveyard hate post board.
yeah.
So I just want Null Rod, Force. The problem is we don't have enough good cards. So I'm gonna just trim.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even want those.
yeah. Maybe just trim. Like Days seems.
We'll go down a days, and I'm gonna go down an animate dead.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Like they also might end up being a what do you call it deck? A bridge, but we have the Brazen Borrowers, I guess.
Yeah,
This does seem to be like an old style stacks,
yeah,
but I don't know. It doesn't look very good to me. Unless they're playing like if they're playing a bunch of spheres, it could be a problem.
yeah. Was there a Legacy Stacks deck?
It was never all that good though because like you couldn't beat a turn one Delver.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
seems like a problem. Seems like a problem.
Yeah. And the combo decks are just like way better.
Gotcha.
Okay, Entomb Reanimate Grief.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep.
And we're gonna draw that blue card off the top, unless we don't want it.
I do want it for sure.
Yeah.
Monka.
Sadness. Sadness on the stack.
All right. Well, good thing we got Brazen Borrowers.
Yep. Yep. Looks like we're just passing.
Yep, we are indeed just
If
passing.
only
I
we had
guess
that
I
blue
don't.
card. If only we had that blue card last turn.
Oh yeah. Port also gross.
Yeah.
Yarp. At least I get to punish the port next turn.
Yep.
Inventor's Fair.
Tier 1 Inventor's Fair. Yes, Undersea Sewer seems pretty nuts.
Doesn't it? Just like scry 1 on a land is just so powerful.
Yeah.
Orcish Boo Master. Alright, all their best payoffs are all 4 mana, so like this
Yeah.
Daze might just be live as shit too, you know?
Yeah.
I'm rapidly approaching the time in which I want to use this grief though.
Yeah.
Troll. Fuck yeah. Alright, now I'm more willing to chill. Wait.
Yep.
If I was playing paper right now, I would
Couldn't.
definitely have windmill slammed a brainstorm at the end step.
Yeah. Can't they activate Mishra's Factory or no?
Oh yeah, they can. God damn it.
Sorry.
Whoops. No, it's my own dumbass fault. I was like thinking about how I'd be chalice checking them.
Gotcha. Uh,
Resolves.
okay. Weird. Maybe they just don't draw cards with their deck.
What does that matter?
I don't know. I'm trying. I don't.
Maybe this plays around second bowmaster, like where if they activate, they go to block, they can pump itself, right? And so like even if I still have this in play and I cast another bowmaster, ping it, then like it'll actually die. Oh come on, City of Traders, that's not fair.
No. I prefer if you didn't do that. He wants to live the Karn Scion of Urza life. You just are such a bully.
That card kills me very quickly.
I know.
Now I have a free attack.
Yep.
This days is god awful.
Yeah.
I hate
It
it.
can bounce the Undersea Sewers for you to scry again.
Yeah, could definitely do that.
It's a legal play.
I think that if at this point, if I'm casting this days, I'm just going to tap 2 mana and cast it.
I know.
They can start getting busy. They win this race super hard if they just double activate their factories and attack for 4 right now.
Yeah.
Then they can still port me on the upkeep.
They're in it for the long game, okay?
Yeah, Stax players don't want to win.
No.
Stax players just want you to suffer. Trust me, I know. I'm a Stax player. I love Stax. Oh shit, they found the line of killing
Oh
me.
no. Shit.
Yep. Yep. Fuck. They're a little ahead in the race.
Just a wee bit.
I don't think I'm fetching either.
No.
Unless they try to port my fetch land. Okay.
Yeah, that would be great for us. Poggers.
Hmm.
We finally got there. What turn is it? No, I'm just kidding. Turn
Turn
6?
6.
Yeah. Uh,
Cycle Fairy Macabre. Oh, okay.
yeah. Deal. Ah,
All right. Well, we don't have a wasteland in play anymore.
yeah.
We're also not winning the race.
No, they should activate their Mishra's Factory. Oh,
Uh, actually, am I dazing to pick this back up?
yeah.
They don't
Do
have
it.
anything else going on. I don't hate it.
Yeah. I see so many players like when they're like top decking, they don't like do the Undercity sewers. And it's like, ah,
So their hand is Double City,
yep,
and they're gonna port me.
indeed.
Ooh, I drew another daze. Let's go.
They didn't port you.
So I need to. No, I need to draw something better than this. Just put it in the graveyard.
Yep. And this time they can block. At least,
They can activate
yeah,
both of them and double block the
yep,
grief.
they can.
And then they can double pump whatever way I order it, they can double
Yeah,
pump.
yep,
Your turn. Like they don't need the mana, so the Grim Monolith is just like the free rolling.
yep.
Oh, okay. So their hand is still Double City. They just double pump it. So if I block, they go pump pump. I trade 2 for this, and then I don't get ported. All right. Let me draw a Brazen Borrower or a Murktide Regent.
Yeah.
Morktide. Or Animated, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they do still get to port me. Yeah, I'll take an Animated. Boom! It's gonna be right here. Animated.
I put you in the graveyard. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what live draws do we have? 2 Brazen Borrowers, 3 Animate Deads, 4 Griefs,
Yep,
3 Bowmasters, Null Rod.
indeed.
Okay, what fetches do I have left? I guess I gotta take Swamp.
Yep.
That way none of my fetches are dead.
Very riveting gameplay.
I mean, this is the Stax experience, right?
Yeah.
Like their deck is doing exactly what they designed it to do. A chalice is just brutal.
Yeah. If we would have had a blue card, we would have just dumpster fired them so hard.
Yeah. This game would be really over. Although we would have had a hard time with this fairy.
True, true.
Although I would have, we had a grief too, right? So I could have pitched a grief.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
could have pitched grief, and then when they use the fairy in response, and I see that their hand is empty, then I go into and reanimate.
Yep.
GG. I guess Wasteland's a fine draw too.
Yep. How about one drop?
Brainstorm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be nice to drop Basenbauer, bounce a Chalice, Entomb Reanimate. Are they casting for? Are they Venter's Fairing?
They're trying to, but they don't have 3 artifacts.
Yeah.
If you read the card, it explains the
Yeah.
card. They could do it on their turn after they activate these Mishra's factories to attack me.
Yeah. But they wanted to do it on your end step. That's the paper
Yeah,
play.
well, they couldn't do that. Caracas. Okay, so their hand is still like you have to do it now, opponent. Okay, or don't. Is this too late? Might be too late.
Definitely could be. We need what, like Wasteland? Okay, they're gonna activate the worker, then try to. Oh no, they're gonna
Yeah, then
dismember.
then pop this. Oh,
No,
dismember. All right. Oh, GG. We have no outside to that.
there's our Brazy Bee.
2 cards down. All right, Days, get back in here.
You're called up to the big leagues. Um,
Animate that, get back in here. Reanimate, get out of here.
got one more
Actually,
cut.
4th and Tomb, get out of here. Also, too, we saw that they have a Caracas, so I should prioritize Archon.
Yep.
Also, I didn't board in the Murktide.
Yeah. You were
It's
thinking
gonna be really
about
hard to
it.
draw it if I don't board it in.
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe I also want dress down for Saga tokens.
It's not a bad idea.
Did they play a Saga?
They played in game one. They got wastelanded.
Right, what don't I want?
Yeah.
Maybe they just like this card doesn't do anything.
No. Hmm.
Tracks the pitches to everything though.
Yeah. Um. Do we trim like a one drop, like a ponder or something, or is that crazy?
It's a little
Oh
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy because we don't have a lot of blue cards. So yeah.
I mean, we do have a lot of blue cards, but
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we got 59 seconds.
we have 21 blue cards,
Okay.
22 blue cards.
Yep.
I think I'd rather pitch a brainstorm. No, it is a ponder. All right, submit.
Yes, we would like to play first. Sadness. We could deal with turn one chalice. No, I'm just
All right,
kidding.
we can still deal with the turn one chalice.
Yep. And we can.
So we're gonna keep this. We have to put back what?
One reanimation spell.
Like I can just grief reanimate him on turn one.
You can.
So I think I put back the troll. Then I pitch the animate dead. Reanimate the
Reanimate.
grief.
Sure. Then we have brainstorm next turn if we don't have to use our force will.
Yep. Okay, so I have to take Fairy Macabre, Dismember.
What's
Their hand is. Oh, they're gonna wasteland me. Their hand is like non-functional though after that, right?
yeah.
Okay. Let's do this first.
Yep.
So they play Brutal Effigy or do they wasteland us? Is the real question.
Okay.
Okay, looks like they're gonna play Brutal Effigy. Do I just counter this? There's no way that just this grief is good enough, though. I think I need the brainstorm.
Yeah. And we have like null rods in our deck. We have like.
We have our own wastelands. Put it back. Oh, well, I guess my force is no good now.
Yeah.
I'm shuffling. It's fine.
Entomb doesn't seem that great.
I'm not gonna waste them yet. I can stay.
Yeah, if they wasteland us and we wasteland them, then
Yep. No, they drew a soul guide. That's fine.
yep. Yeah, they're definitely gonna keep the wasteland. Try to get 4 mana.
So I think I'm just gonna wasteland this factory
Yep.
now.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, how did they not draw a card here?
Yeah.
I guess if they draw land next turn, the Nettle Cyst is scarier.
We also could play the Nullcyst.
They're not gonna play the Nettle
No.
Cyst now. I started paying costs.
Yeah.
Now they're just gonna exile my guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucked up. I would like to draw a Null Rod though. It would be sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So they have one unknown card in hand. I'm shocked that they're wastelanding me here.
Yeah.
Are they really gonna just effigy my grief? That's their whole turn. Wow. Okay. I mean, I still have plenty of threats. That ain't one of them.
Yeah.
They might just think they draw out of it before we do.
That's definitely possible.
Do I bounce the Soul Guide? I guess I don't have anything in my graveyard yet, huh?
No.
Well, this was nice.
Yep.
Just get duels.
Yeah.
All right, ping them. Let them draw their card off the Soul Guide. Ping them. And we have double force up. I actually don't think that we're able to lose anymore. Whatever this is, it can probably resolve. I lied.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Wait,
Uh,
how do they have 6 cards in their hand? What?
they've just been draw going every turn, not playing anything.
Actually, can I let this resolve and then in response bounce this thing? No, because if they have a
Oh,
land, then I'm fucked, right?
yeah.
Do I have anything to reanimate?
They have a
Oh,
Fairy
I can.
Macabre.
Fairy Macabre, I can reanimate. I think I just want to leave up Brazen Borrower.
Yeah.
We'll reanimate the Fairy Macabre next turn if we have to.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just dead. Cool. Force locks this one up. I'd like to discard the hand size.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Right, it's over. It's all ogre but the crying.
Sweet. We got 4-1.
Losing to Delver.
Sadness on the stack.
That was. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Deck felt really good. You have to play it really patiently, which was an adjustment for me after coming from playing Death Shadow, where you play it like really aggressively.
Yeah.
Deck's powerful.
Yeah, I agree. I think I really like that it's like obviously not very super reliant on the reanimation package, but it has like some really good cards you don't like. It only plays 2 big bombs, and the rest are just like grindy mid range, and then it has Force of Will against other degenerate combo decks. Plus,
Yeah, but you have 6 like really bad draws in your deck,
yeah,
right? That's one of the downsides of this. Also, too, this card continues to impress me. Being able to bounce any enchantment or creature. This also is a way of stalling out an Urza Saga. Like
yeah,
this card has just been impressive, and I was not expecting it to be.
hmm
The Stern Scoldings were awesome. The Unlicensed Terrace was great. 8 counterspell at Murktide. Um, the Null Rod would be good if we'd ever draw it.
yeah. Why didn't you draw it?
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
easy. Yeah.
I think every card at some point or another, other than the Turox, got boarded in during this league.
Yes.
And the Turox are kind of just here for sorts of Plowshares decks.
Yeah.
So, kind of makes sense.
Yeah. No, I think the deck felt really smooth. I think I think I liked the three wastelands. So we saw it enough with how much our card selection was. I think like of all the hands that we drew, like two wastelands in our opening sevens, made me vomit. And I
Yeah.
think three is a good number. Plus you can use them to troll. There's a lot of hands where we kept where it was like Underground Sea, Wasteland, and we were able to be like, okay, if we wastelanded, we can play our wasteland and cycle troll and get another land. So I think that was good. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
It felt good.
Undercity Sewers was real good. Just having that
It was
extra,
insane.
yeah, extra, you know, like obviously we're not gonna hit a graveyard or like a reanimation target that often when we do have like griefs, trolls, Troxas, create Arcana Cruelty, but we're really just using it to kind of dig for something, some action or something. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think the card has overperformed every time. Like, there's so many times in the game where you just have a free moment to go fetch it. So
yeah. I think it's really nice with days two in the late game, like turning those days that are dead into like, okay, I guess I want to pick up this Undercity Sewers, try to surveil a card
surveil
afterwards.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Also, too, and it didn't happen in this league at all, but there was definitely times where it was in my hand as like my second land, and then I would just cast a brainstorm
yeah,
and see only one card I didn't want, and so I would just put that on the top, and then Undercity Sewers it into the graveyard,
yeah,
and then you just got to draw the next card behind it, which is one that you wanted to keep anyway with the brainstorm. So
yeah,
it's kind of a niche case, but it did come up um, for me in my previous testing.
yeah. That seems really
Also,
powerful.
too, you should be on 2/2/2 for blue fetches, but like, I'm lazy, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I think having like saying we have basic swamp in our deck, having the four polluted deltas is probably fine, and we're only playing six fetch lands, so it's probably okay. So
Yeah, it just in general, like
in
you're
Legacy, yeah, you do
99%
want
of
to.
the time you're fetching this or island
Yeah,
because your trolls can get you swamps. So
true, true, true. But
but yeah, these being the only dead cards in the deck to draw, like the only bad cards to top deck, basically, does make this deck feel pretty good. Like, Animate Dead's almost always live. Trolls always good to just go get a land. And
yeah,
then everything else obviously is like action, right?
yeah,
One of the things I don't like about this deck is that it does not have a lot of ways of winning the game. Like, as you saw, we had the anemic beatdown plan of Grief, and then they answered it, and then we had to find a new beatdown plan of Bowmaster after when they were drawing a card. And like,
yeah,
even then, we're running out of resources while trying to just kill them.
yeah.
Very easily could have turned around the other way.
True, true. Any other thoughts? Or
Nope,
no?
that's it. What do we get?
What do we got? Uh,
What?
Death Touch Haste, Ward,
Ward, collect evidence for. Yeah, okay. Aether
Ether
Snap.
Snap. Interesting.
Holy. There's a combo with this and all of the battles. So
Okay.
you just like play 3 or 4 battles into your opponent, then you cast Aether Snap to remove all the counters from them, they all flip.
That's pretty cool.
It's not good.
I said it's cool. I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, it's not
We
it's
got
not good.
Thrumming Stone.
Temporal Anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, these are bad. Tornado Elemental.
What?
This is the new Manland, Lost
Yeah,
Caverns Manland. Comes with 3/4 green red dinosaur.
not bad. Mana Barbs.
Whenever it attacks, another attacking creature gets +2/+0 till end of turn and untap that creature. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Not much
Hmm.
in here that's good.
I think this card is good in Pioneer.
Yeah, I think so too. Soul Transfer. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
All right, this sucked. But I got 70 play points, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, well, thanks everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you enjoy the mix of modern and legacy content. I like both those are my two favorite formats. So if you want to see any other decks, definitely request some, and we'll catch you on the next video.